Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Percy Paints the Civil War. I wanted to get on here tonight and give you guys an update on the challenge from my friend Paul Knapp. He sent a bunch of us uh, figure painters some Civil War figures because he's putting together a Pickett's Charge painted play set for himself and wanted to showcase all of our different talents. So I'm going to update you as to where I'm at with the figures that he has sent me, and I hope you enjoy the video. All right, so the first figure that we're going to start out with is George Armstrong Custer. Um, this figure I'm painting in black, as Custer during the war did have a custom-made black velvet uniform made for him. He is on a solid black horse. The bridlery, saddlery, and all that kind of stuff is going to be in a gloss black to kind of offset from that flat black, as well as some of his equipment is going to be um, the gloss black, so it offsets that dark black, that flat black, a little bit better. The horse's eyes, I'm going to repaint those. I'm not really happy with how they turned out. Probably going to paint those as a gloss black so they stand out a little bit, and I've done that on other horses that I've painted, and I think it looks really, really sharp. This figure is by Chin Toys, highly detailed, and he should paint up really nice when he's all finished. The next figures that we're going to get into here are going to be IMAX and I believe just IMAX. They are two Confederate soldiers and a federal officer. The officer here, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to paint him as a general officer or just a um, line officer. He does seem to be more of a general officer with the sash and the sword and the very bushy beard here, if you can see. All these figures so far are just uniforms painted for the most part, and the little details are what's coming up next. So these are two Confederate soldiers that are being painted with butternut pants and different color gray jackets. I'm going to be working on their detail work here in the next couple of days and see what I can get done with them. The next figure does not have a head. I'm in the process of working on it. This is a figure that is from Expeditionary Force. This is painted as a member of the Iron Brigade early war. Early in the Civil War, the Iron Brigade wore a full dark navy blue uniform, which was the signature frock coat and the trousers. Later, they would add white leggings or gaiters to that. So when this figure is done, it'll be really, really sharp looking. The next figure that we're going to show is Replicants. This is a Union soldier who is charging his bayonet. All the figures that I'm showing this evening are still have to have their detail work done. I usually paint figures in stages. I start with their bases, and then when the base is dry, I do boots and pants and so forth. And I use kind of like a assembly line technique. This figure here, I didn't get the chance to do his jacket today. This is a Barzo wounded or dead Union soldier. I'm going to put a base on him and add some more details to the base to show a mortal wound. I'm going to paint him as a dead Federal soldier. The next two are Mark's figures. One is a wagon driver, and I'm painting him as a Confederate. And the next one is a Confederate soldier marching at the right shoulder shift. Both of them are going to have that butternut pants, and I did not pick a color coat yet for the wagon driver. I'm still in the process of kind of figuring out what looks good. And the final figure that I'm going to show is a BMC Confederate. I painted this one up so far with a butternut or tan coat with royal blue trousers. They did have certain colors of blue for the Confederate forces during the war, so this is actually accurate. So I'm going to get all the figures in here now, and you can kind of see where I'm at with all of them. I think they're so far they're all turning out very, very well. And I think Paul is going to be very happy with how these are going to turn out once I get them over to him if they are finished painting. So that's where we're at right now with all of those. I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe. It does help my channel out and helps me get my content out there more. And I hope you have a good night.